If you're listening to the replay of this live, be sure to punch that like and subscribe button. And be sure to help support the channel by hitting the Cash App, $2 boxing, or leaving your 2 cents in the special thanks below by hitting the heart with the $. 9/20/2025.
You know, it's crazy because where I'm from, they say BTA, belt the ass. But I tell them I'm the buckle. It hurt more.
Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's live, we will be discussing Tank versus Jake moved, Shakur Stevenson put on blast, and Canelo versus Crawford rematch. But before we do that, make sure you punch that like and subscribe button, and make sure you let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as we go throughout the video. Be sure to help support the channel by hitting the Cash App at $2 boxing, or leaving your 2 cents in the Cash App below as we go throughout the video. But make sure you punch that like and subscribe button, especially if it's your first time here. What's up, everybody? Pop up live today. I'll probably be on here for about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours today. Was not able to go live last night, but I told y'all I'll be here today. So I'm here. Let's talk. I'm trying some new things today with this vertical live. You know, I think I might start doing my pop-up lives vertically. Put a 1 in the chat if you're feeling it. But we're going to see how it worked today. So, how's everybody weekend? How's everybody doing this fine Saturday afternoon? I just want to come. I mean, I've been around these YouTube streets, you know. Some fights today on the zone. Give me a second. Gabriella Fondora is going to be fighting. She's always fun to watch. What up, Band Up? What up, Timmy? Leighton, JBT, Ramon Sifu. All things. Isaiah, what you doing? What's going on? Now, all I've been seeing all week for the most part is Bud Goat Talk conversations. And we're probably going to get in that into a little later because I feel like we didn't beat that into the ground at this point. Everybody entitled to your own opinion. If you think you can plot, plan, and finesse your way to GOAT status, cool, you entitled to that. You entitled to that. But to keep trying to say this man is better or surpass Floyd Mayweather is egregious. It's egregious, y'all. Oh, JoJo Diaz versus Kid Austin is official. And I mean, it's like what, like JoJo Diaz, Kambosos, like guys, like, come on. Y'all, are they gatekeepers now? But the belt buckle of boxing. That shit funny. What's up, Dondrick Nim? I'm the belt buckle of this YouTube talk. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Just ask them. They know they watch my channel. They be over here all mad. But somebody just told me Kambosos was finna be fighting somebody. Who was Kambosos finna fight? I can't even remember. But I'm like, Jesus Christ, Kambosos, sit down somewhere, bro. Just like a punching bag at this point. He ain't been the same since Devin beat him. Kambosos ain't been the same since Devin beat him for 24 rounds, if we honest. But who was Kambosos ever really, if we honest? So, Tank and Jake Paul fight has been moved from Atlanta, Georgia to Miami, Florida. And I think what's going on with the Tank and Jake thing is like on some political stuff. I think whoever that was, the head of the commission or whoever that was talking noise about the fight, I think they were just talking noise about the fight, but they was probably going to approve it because they still wanted part of the event in Atlanta. And my thing is, if you wanted part of the event in Atlanta, why you just ain't accept the whole event? Like, I can't understand why this Tank and Jake Paul fight got so many people panties in a bunch. Like, seriously, I get if you feel like it's a circus fight, I don't want to see it. That's cool. But to me, the reaction when they found out the fight was moved is crazy to me. It was like people was happy that the fight got canceled. They was, the fight got canceled. No, it was a circus fight. Like, why do people want to control these boxers? I don't understand it. And you got Georgia playing all these games. Once again, like I do on this, like I tell y'all on this channel, I follow the money. They just lost a ton of money trying to be all boisterous in the media with this fight, thinking that they won't pull it and move to another location. So they said, you know what? Don't even worry about it. You know what? You right. You don't want the fight. You don't like it. You don't even got to have no meeting to vote for. We just gonna go to Miami. Like, nobody finna be going through all these games and back and forth with you and doing all this. Like, we just absolutely had a fight here. And do y'all know Tank will have fights in Atlanta and sell it out? Do y'all think Tank gonna fight in Atlanta again? I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, if we thinking like politically and business-wise, if I was Tank, like, you really think he gonna be trying to fight in Atlanta again, acting like that? Dondrick say they lost hundreds of millions. They lost hundreds of millions. And so y'all keep thinking this stuff is surface level, like, oh, they wasn't finna put on no circus fight. No, this stuff is deeper than that. They don't care about no circus fight. That's not even for them to decide if it's a circus fight or not. That's not for you to decide. I understand y'all was like, oh, the weight difference and this and that, but cool. Don't come out making statements talking about it's a money grab and all this other stuff. That's not for you to decide. It's for you to decide if you are going to let them approve the fight and go against your rule or not. You feel what I'm saying? Like Jason Williams, I live in Miami. This ain't a boxing city, nor do we want that shit here. I guarantee you Miami want that fight there. And if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it or don't go. Like, I don't get it. People acting like they being forced to watch the Jake Paul and Tank fight. You not. You can watch it if you want to. You cannot watch it if you want to. You get what I'm saying? So, and my thing is, the people that's talking about that they don't want the fight are the ones that keep reporting on it. I don't even care about the fight. I don't even be reporting on it though. Oh, the commission said they're not gonna do it. Oh, they're gonna move it. Oh, they did. Like, listen, I'm gonna talk about it because it's current and I'm gonna give my 2 cents about the situation. But I don't get it. I don't know why, like, people pushing so hard against this. Can somebody tell me why people pushing so hard against this? Like, you can have your opinion about it. It's a circus fight. I don't want to see it. But why are people like hoping they get canceled, hoping they don't do, like, just don't want it to happen? That's what, like, people just don't want it to happen. You feel me? Like, that's what I don't understand. And that's the thing, like, you thinking they making the fight in Florida and the people in Florida is the ones that gotta go. They're making the fight in Florida, and people are going to come to Florida to see the fight. It don't matter, it ain't no boxing state. People coming. They had already sold out the pre-sale tickets to Atlanta. Those tickets was already sold out. So they're gonna flip it and reverse it, and now it's gonna be in Miami. What's up, Pool Counter Boxing? He say, I know you're gonna watch that fight. It's not even the fight, like, because the fight makes absolute no sense. This never made sense to me. When I heard the rumor, I was like, if they fight, they fight, but it don't make sense. Even right now to this day, the fight confirmed, they didn't move it. It still makes absolutely no sense. This fight makes absolutely no sense at all. I'm talking about weight. I'm talking about skill level. I'm talking about nothing down the line on paper. None of this fight makes sense. But the event is what I'm interested in. Because I realized after that Tank and Jake Paul, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight, and the promotion for that fight, and how many numbers that fight drew in, oh, they own some other, Jake on some other shit over there. He on some other shit over there. Now, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel about him as a boxer. That's cool. I'm talking about as a promoter. I'm watching what Jake is doing. Do y'all see what Jake is doing? He didn't got the women's boxing on, putting on good events, good cards, nice fights, great matchmaking. Like, y'all watching what Jake is doing. I mean, y'all too busy Johnson bouncing turkey. We get it, but watch what Jake is doing. And I'm curious to see what's about to happen with this Tank and Jake Paul fight, because I swear when that fight got announced, it was like 5 minutes. That shit was everywhere. I've never seen nothing like it. And then they dropped the pre-sale tickets and sold them out? What? See, y'all don't have to appreciate all that. That's cool, but I do. And every time I talk about this fight, I'm not going to say, this fight sucked, I don't want to see it, this fight. I've already told you I'm not going to say that every time I talk about the fight. Y'all already know how I feel about the fight. It don't make no sense. Shit. My kids like Jake Paul. One of my son's favorite fighters is Tank Davis. You don't think he excited to see that? Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. But you entitled to your own opinion. Look at Rollo Green. Stop calling this a fight. If they in the ring throwing punches at each other, Rollo, it's a fight. Gaptooth Games, what's up? As a promoter, Jake has probably changed the future of women's boxing for the better. That's what I'm saying. As a promoter. And now him and PBC teaming up. They not saving American boxing? Tell me they not saving American boxing. Say it. Because what is Bob Arum doing? I haven't seen countless videos about Bob Arum being out of business. But what is he doing? He don't even got no network to fight on. Well, you got PBC fighting on Amazon and Netflix. I'm just saying. I'm just telling y'all, like, stuff is just be... I mean, you can feel how you want to feel. You can enjoy whatever aspects you want to enjoy about boxing. But I'm just here to create a different perspective, because sometimes it just get a little bit too emotional. And when you have a better understanding of things and you be a little bit more logical, you won't be as emotional or as hateful or as controlling. Right? See, Bob's still shopping for a network.
Numbers don't sell. That's not Netflix too.
Netflix want them numbers. They're not even trying to put no BS UFC cards on. They like, no, we're gonna put on all your pay-per-view quality type cards. That's what we want. We don't want none of the other little BS cards. We don't want none of that. We want the best you about to put on. Rollo, if you feel like it's not boxing, just don't watch it, man. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, y'all. And people complain about the pay-per-views. Just don't buy them. It's just that simple. Just don't buy it. Catch the replay. Easy. Fly frequency. Am I crazy to say after this fight, Tank should move down and fight Bud at 160? You're entitled to think whatever you want to think, Fly. But I wonder, does anybody know what ounce gloves they said that they was going to have to fight with? Because I heard them say they changed it. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get something to drink. My allergies been killing me. 14-ounce gloves, you sparring 16-ounce. But I think 14-ounce gloves is more of an advantage for Jake Paul. Because Tank got to wear bigger gloves. I'm doing good, Jason. I was never sick or nothing. I had to get my hair done yesterday, so I wasn't able to go live. My only pushback is you said the city won't want it. Shit, that's how we finesse them jits. We get paid too. What you talking about, Dondre? So Shakur Stevenson, right? Let's cover that real quick because I'm gonna drop the link because I ain't gonna be on here that long today. Shakur Stevenson. People hopped up on my panel the other day, and I haven't been able to like talk about it again. And they was like, "Oh, the Shakur Steven Espinoza interview," and they was up there as if they was vindicated in something because of the interview. Now, when I watched the interview, I felt like Steven Espinoza politely read Shakur Stevenson. Because Shakur Stevenson is up there talking to Espinoza like he handles his business and his career. And Espinoza was kind of like, so what point are you at in your career? Like, let me see if I can find it so I can play it. Cause I'm like Espinoza, like he was trying to be real, like kind of nice. Cause Shakur Stevenson, you up here, right, acting like you in controlling in your career and making decisions. You're not. You not. Let me find this video for y'all. You know, and I'm like, this did not. Basically, what I got from what Espinoza said was, folks just not ready to make the fight, which is what I've been saying. But somebody wants to point a finger and you know, it's kind of like they both kind of doing it, I guess, because somebody said that Tank tweeted out he sent the contract. Somebody told me the tweet was fake. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, for Shakur Stevenson to say the reason why he's fighting T.O. is because he's not fighting Tank, I think that's very disingenuous, because after Shakur's last fight, he said he needed time off for his hands and he wasn't about to be fighting. Right? So who Shakur fights has nothing to do with Tank. And I say this, I find myself saying this almost every time Shakur Stevenson is fighting since he's been left top rank, because everybody want to make it seem like if he's not fighting Tank, then he could just fight whoever, basically. Now, I get it, he fighting T.O., which is cool. It's cool fighting T.O. It's a name, people interested in the fight, whatever. But don't make it seem like you fighting T.O. because you're not fighting Tank. You're not fighting everybody because you're not fighting Tank. Like, please get your own identity. And that's what I always say about Shakur. Shakur Stevenson need his own identity as a fighter. Either y'all tying him to Tank, y'all tying him to Floyd Mayweather, y'all tying him to Bud Crawford. Earl and Spence was each other's biggest rivalries. But they wasn't. Terrence had his own identity and Earl had his own identity. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Is that making sense? I'm trying to make it make sense. Like, I don't want to have to all the interviews with me, the title talking about Tank. Like, I don't want to keep just talking about Tank all the time. Like, when we fight, we gonna fight. But I'm not gonna make up excuses like, oh, the reason why I'm fighting doing this fight is because Tank won't fight me. The reason why I'm doing this fight is because Tank won't fight. Like, don't do that. That's my only issue I'm having. So you sitting with Steven Espinoza asking all these questions, and Steven Espinoza to me basically saying you're not in control of your own career. So you don't really be knowing what's going on. You don't be knowing what's going on. Pool say Tank is the star everybody wants him to fight, so they are going to attach Shakur to his name. And I understand that, but you yourself sitting in the interview saying the reason why you fighting T.O. is because you're not fighting Tank. Like, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about that Shakur be doing. Then the fans be, and it's like, that's not true. Like, the reason why you fighting T.O. is because you want to fight T.O. It doesn't have anything to do with all your moves you make. You keep trying to make it seem like you making them because of Tank. Before you left Top Rank, you kind of made it seem like you was leaving Top Rank to go fight Tank. You wasn't leaving Top Rank to go fight Tank. You was leaving Top Rank to go to Matchroom. That's all. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Do that make sense? But I think they gonna fight. But what if Tank do retire after he fight Jake Paul? Then where Shakur gonna be? Y'all get what I'm saying? What happens to Shakur Stevenson if Tank retires? What would the list be of people y'all would want to see him fight? That's all I be asking. Besides Tank, who do y'all want to see Shakur Stevenson fight? Let me know and drop it below. That's just what I be asking. It's rumors Tank might retire after this fight. He been saying he gonna retire. Shakur doesn't want to take risks with lesser names that won't generate the big money. Yeah, but think about it though, Paul. Now you're at risk of Tank retiring. You get what I'm saying? Now you're at risk of him retiring. So is that what you've been doing this whole time? Waiting on that one fight? I mean, it is what it is, though. I'm pretty sure they're gonna fight, but I would like to see him mix it up with some more of the people at 35. Let me drop this link. I've been talking for about 30 minutes. Devin the Dream turned into a nightmare. Haney suing his baby mama for $350,000 worth of gifts. I think that's wild because you can't sue for gifts, I don't think. I don't think you can sue for gifts. Oh, did y'all see this? They say this who gonna knock out Tank. Listen, Jake Paul is trash. He fights like a not even an okay amateur. You might say not swinging like that. This fight gonna be crazy. Okay, here we go. Crawford Canelo rematch. Put a 1 in the chat if you're interested in seeing a Crawford Canelo rematch. I've been seeing some rumblings around the YouTube streets about a Crawford Canelo rematch. Band Up want to see the rematch? He put 4 1s. The link ain't working? Hold on. Dondrick, you want to see a rematch too? I mean, if they make the rematch, they make the rematch. Y'all know how Turkey do. He like giving you the fights you want to see over and over and over and over again. So y'all might have a quadruple. What is it called? I don't even know. What's after trilogy? What's after trilogy, baby? What you call it if it happened 4 times? Frequent flyer. Hold on. Let me see. Is the link working, y'all?
Salute.
What's your 2 cents? What you got for the show?
I think as far as that rematch with Bud and Canelo, I thought Canelo said he didn't want to fight him again when they asked him. He said, he didn't want to.
I don't know. I'm just hearing the rumor that they're gonna have a rematch, so I don't know.
Oh, I'm hearing that Benavidez want to fight him after the yard fight.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about too. Terrence Crawford versus David Benavidez. I mean, I'll watch it. I mean, it is what it is, but he's gonna go to 75.
I'm thinking that Benavidez gonna move back down because it wouldn't make any sense for them to go up to 75 because
I thought Benavidez said he wasn't going down. He wasn't going down.
Yeah, but I think he would go down for undisputed. because it make more sense for him to try to go down and fight for undisputed rather than to just go up there and fight at 175.
Let me look up this video. I think I see the video of them talking about it. Man, fuck undisputed. I don't want it now. I already moved up. The fuck?
No, I don't think they feel like that. 2 cents. I think
but
that's
why
how
would
you
I
feel.
drain myself to go get undisputed? Like, I'm gonna see what they say because I think they said they wasn't going back now.
He was feeling like he wanted to do it for Canelo. You know, I think that's why he said he would go down for Canelo. So why not undisputed? But I don't think that's a good fight for Bud though. I don't think Bud should fight Benavidez. I think that might be a little bit too much.
I don't know. Hold on. You know, nothing too much for Bud. Where's that? Bud can walk on water, swim through land. It ain't nothing he can't do.
I mean, we always doubt him though, but he always proves us wrong. So who knows? You know.
I'm trying to see if I can find this video. Hold on.
I just feel like he don't have to do that. You know, I feel like fight Benavidez. If Bud said he didn't want to fight Benavidez, he wanted to move down to 160 and fight Janabek, like they were saying, I wouldn't feel no type of way about it because I don't think he have to fight Benavidez. He don't got nothing to prove up there.
I seen a video. I can't find it now. I thought it was on Fight Hype. Anyway, if I find or somebody know what video I'm talking about with Benavidez, y'all put the link. Is the link still not working? Somebody else click it.
I clicked the first link and it worked, so I don't know what they talking about.
If Bud fought David Benavidez and won at 168, GOAT talk has to be seriously considered.
If he fight him or if he beat him, it's a difference. I think he already in the conversation.
He'll be coming down to a weight class he was already too big for in the first place.
Yeah, so that means he beat the bigger guy, and now he about to beat the bigger guy.
Yeah, but you draining me, bringing me down. I don't even think that would be smart for Benavidez to do. Let me find this video, though.
Man, Bud went up there and fought Canelo with no rehydration clause. That's why I feel like he don't got nothing else to prove. He don't need to fight nobody else. Not up there anyway.
Well, then he just should retire. I mean, this is the thing, though. It's not like Bud just finna grab this momentum and try to do something big. Like, he gonna sit back, he gonna wait, he gonna look around, he gonna peep the scene, he gonna see what's moving, then he gonna decide what he gonna do next.
I mean, if that plan of him moving down to 160 and fighting Janabek and then, trying to get the belts in that division, I think that's a good plan right there if he's going to stay.
To go to 60?
Yeah, to go to 60. And I can't lie, man, if I'm Spence or if I'm Boots, I would try to go meet him up there. I would go up there too because,
For what? You keep saying he's not going to fight me.
I mean, he said he wasn't going to fight him at 147, but I think if they move up to 160 and get in his way, he ain't got no
about fighting him. He said no. Bomac just said they're not going to fight him.
I know, but I'm saying if Bud plans is to go to 160 and collect those belts, then they can get in his way if they get up there. If one of them, get up there and get a belt, what he gonna do? If he want to get the belts, he gotta fight him.
He not fighting Boots, bro. He keeps saying how he not fighting Boots, how it ain't this and that, and Tim Bradley screaming all and spitting all in the mic about how no, that wasn't even Tim Bradley, that was Andre Ward. And I meant to talk about that. That was Andre Ward talking about fighting Boots for Bud will be going backwards.
But that's what I think. I think they talking about fighting Boots at 154. Him going back down to 154.
About fighting him will be going backwards, as in my career. Like he's not worth me fighting him. Shout out Band up in the building.
Salute Nickel Slick. Salute Freaking Fire. But Bomac said Boots is at 54. We ain't fighting it. That's how he said it. I don't think they'll.
No, I said what Tim Bradley said.
Okay. But yeah, I don't think they'll get in.
I mean, not Tim Bradley, Andre Ward. I'm saying what Andre Ward said. He said, I ain't gonna fight Boots after fighting Canelo. Like, that's going backwards. Like, and I'm like, so you will fight
Janabek after?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what are we talking about?
That's why I said I think if Boots go up there, or even Earl, if both of them go up there to 160 and get in his way, like start actively fighting up there and getting belts and stuff, they able to get some belts, they'll be in his way because he want to get them belts. So I think he'll fight him.
So even with that, I do think Bud and EJ too it would still be a big fight if they meet at a weight, even though it was so lopsided, and that's because it was so lopsided. I think it'll be a good fight. If EJ still show he got bounced back, and it can show that his performance.
We would have to see Earl in the fight before we.
That's what I said. He would have to. He had to build it back up for himself. But that could potentially be a big fight again. I do think if Boots was, I don't know, bro, because that's asking a lot for Boots. He just moved to a division, and he ain't even really fought. He ain't even fought that division yet. To ask him to move up again, I think the timetables would be just set for that, not set for that, unless they can go ahead and somehow mix it up in whoever the hell in this Fundora fight and Keith Thurman and Charlo get in the mix and EJ and Charlo take each other out, or Boots and Charlo take each other out, or however. I think one of them guys can possibly rise to the crop and get Turkey to pay for that. But I don't know. And Bud ain't really said nothing himself out of his own mouth about who he wants to fight. So I mean, I think it's a lot of what ifs right now. He ain't really made a certain decision on what direction he was going. So you know what I mean? In that interview with Kamaru Usman and Henry Cejudo, his exact words, he was like, man, David's a big dude. You know what I mean? Not that I wouldn't fight him, but you know what I mean? He's a big dude, probably gonna rehydrate to over 200 pounds. You know what I mean? That's what he said. So Crawford didn't say he was gonna fight him. Bomac's the one that said he wouldn't fight him.
Hold on, Paul. EJ said he wants Crawford to win.
Last time we heard EJ say that, he was talking to his kid after the fight, talking about we gonna go get it back.
Hey, we've been hearing people for years saying that weight classes matter. It's weight classes for a reason and all of that stuff. But I think after Bud doing what we saw him do with no rehydration clause, I think people looking sideways at people saying, oh yeah, he ain't ready, he shouldn't move up and do this and he shouldn't do that, when it's only one weight class above him, one weight class from where you at. I don't think that's such a big deal now, being that Bud moved
everybody's
up
not
questionably
Bud.
3.
Everybody's not Bud, and that don't change it for everybody else.
So what? So you saying Bud special?
He
y'all don't want to say Bud special, so y'all might as well ride with that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, Bud special then. He a legend then. He in the conversation. Because I was on the panel and people was trying to say that Bud ain't in that conversation of being special, a legend and all of that stuff. I think Bud is a legend. He a living legend at this point right now. He did something legendary. And so we got to speak about it as such. We got to hold them to that, unless we're gonna say anybody else can do that. If it's not such a big feat, then Boots and Errol should have no problem just moving up to 160. It's only one weight class up.
We don't know if they will have a problem.
I thought I just heard somebody say they don't know about them going to 160. I mean, if they want to dare to be great and they want to fight Bud, that's where Bud at. You go where he at. You got to go where he at, I guess.
Listen, I'm not going to keep chasing Bud. This nigga keeps saying he's not going to fight me. What are you talking about?
I think he's saying he's not going to go back down to 154 to fight you because he's all the way up at he went to 168.
He literally said he's not fighting him, bro. I don't understand what you're saying. Don just him on the panel. What you got for the show?
Man, I don't want to see that Bud versus Benavidez because I just think Benavidez.
Hey, yo, punch the like button. Punch the like button. 32 people. I need 32 likes.
Benavidez is basically a cruiserweight. Bro, y'all. I don't know why people say, "Oh, Bud can beat David." All right, he beat Canelo, and I'm happy for him. I got him top 15 pound for pound all time. I mean, you can get mad all you want. That's just my opinion, but it's somewhere you got to stop. Some people a little bit delusional, I think he could beat maybe a B-Ball. He could give a good fight. Because B-Ball, I don't think B-Ball's that big. And I think he can do anything with some of the 68 pounders, but some of them boys is just too big. And we gotta be realistic, bro. It's like Canelo was smaller than Bud in the ring. So it's like everybody like, oh, he's the bigger man. Clearly he wasn't. Clearly Bud was always the bigger man.
Andre, this is blasphemous.
No, Bud, he made it look like he was the bigger man, but he wasn't physically the bigger guy though.
Yes, he was.
Canelo frame was wider, man. He wasn't.
No, bro.
I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know. They kind of
Canelo didn't look big to me, really. Like
he really didn't. He really didn't. Canelo didn't look too huge. It didn't look like he rehydrated up too much from when he hit on that scale.
Yeah, he sure didn't look like he
but
was.
It's kind of goes to what I have. Manager Marty had dropped a video, right? And he was talking to me in this question that I had asked him, and he was like, and I asked him, how do we know that EJ was bigger, or whatever the case may be, right? And then he went into the whole how Victor Conte said he think that he was bigger, how LC said he think that he was bigger. Everybody says they think. Well, Bomac just came out and talking about he's Crawford at a lower weight, right? All this other stuff. So clearly he wasn't as small as people made him out to be. Actually, he was cutting the weight actually to perfection.
No, he wasn't as small as he made us believe he was. Not made him out to be.
No, I think Bud was just scientifically prepared, bro. Shout out to Victor Conte.
Before that, you can't really use that because we can say how he looked in the Kell Brook fights and the Benavidez fight, the fights before he was with Snack. You know what I mean? Whatever the case might be. So, and he was still at 47 before he was with Snack. It's not like he just went to 47 and immediately went with Snack. No, he got with him at the Porta fight. So this is all these I think how okay, like you said, what Bud made us believe or whatever the case may be, or it was perceived that way. But we heard him just say what was the difference in this camp and the other camps. He said, I just didn't have to cut weight. I was adding muscle more than subtracting muscle. So if he was cutting weight to perfection to get down there, and he said it was hard for him to make the weight, both saying it was hard for him to make the weight, and he went up and he handled his business at his walk-around weight, something that normal fighters don't do, that you guys like to say. People don't really fight at their walk-around. There's a difference between walk-around weight and fighting weight. Well, he did perfection in his walk-around weight. So, I mean, I don't know. I think this is probably where he maxed out. But, you're not going to grow. You're not going to grow taller. You're not going to get longer arms. You're either going to get thicker or you're going to get smaller. And I don't see him really going all the way up to 68 to drop back down to 54. I think it would have to be them guys.
I think part of what they saying is cap because they just trying to cover.
Hey,
up.
I really don't think Bud versus Canelo was about weight, man. I think it was more about skill because that's what won the fight, man. I don't think it was because Bud was bigger than him or smaller than him or nothing like that. I think Bud just was more skilled than Canelo, and that's what showed. That's what the difference was, I think, man.
That nigga weight bully, that's what he said, nigga. That was the whole thing y'all just said.
Canelo.
No. I'll let y'all speak. Let me speak.
I just asked you who.
Nah. Bud. If you just said, oh, he been cutting weight to perfection to get from 160 to damn 135, that nigga's a goddamn weight bully.
That's diabolic. How you gonna say a person?
No. Shut up.
He moved up and he a weight bully. He moved up 3 weight classes and he a weight bully up there.
If you cutting weight for an advantage, you are a weight bully. I think everybody should fight at their walk around weight. I think if you walk around 170, you need to fight at 168.
Oh, so you talking about his past weight? You talking about his past fights, not the Canelo fight?
Yeah, I'm spreading this propaganda today.
So, if I'm a skinny guy, right, and I just have more muscle and I get to that weight, we'll be able to fight at a comfortable weight. Like we said, that's not what he looked around. We seen Bud outside of fights. He didn't look the way he did in that ring. He gained that muscle to look that way. So yeah, it might have been, but it was his muscles was conformed a different way. He's an average skinny guy. He's a frail guy. You know what I mean? He's not as thick. Canelo fought at 40 or 54 or 47, whatever the case may be, and look how thick he is. Bud has never been that thick. You know what I mean? He's skinny guy. But if you call it weight bullying, I mean, anybody outside the heavyweight division is weight bullying because after the heavyweight, it just goes up from there.
Hey, use another word besides thick. Say solid, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that pause out there for you, bro. Pause.
Because that was.
I don't walk around with gay
crazy
thoughts in my mind. I don't do the pause. Man, I'm from Seattle. We do not be saying that pause shit out here.
Oh, y'all just be saying gay shit. Okay.
No, we don't think that way. Nigga, the fuck. Niggas know what niggas mean.
So what y'all think about the rematch? Let me get y'all 2 cents. Frequent already told. What you think, Dondrick, about a rematch?
I mean, if he's only won big fights, I can see him doing that because that is a big fight. The rematch will be a bigger fight, and I think they will want to see if Canelo could adjust and do something different. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the first Triple G fight, he adjusted. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he lost that fight. So
you think he gonna make an adjustment? Because some people saying it ain't nothing Canelo could do. Dondrick, it's nothing he could do. Walk on water, bud, beat him down.
He just gotta get some EPOs in the system so he can get some more, so he can have better gas tanks, so he can throw more than 2 punches at a time.
I mean, he was loading up on everything. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he didn't do no combinations. I'm like, and I've been noticed that about Canelo, but I'm like, okay, maybe he gonna change up a little bit. But nah, he just. I would like this. I would watch it. I mean, it wouldn't be my first fight that I want to see, but I would watch it.
Poor. He said after the fight, I think he said he didn't want a rematch. But then I'm hearing now that they are gonna have a rematch. So I don't know.
Nah, Canelo said he doesn't. It doesn't matter to him. He said he was just basically saying, I've done enough. I've done what I want. I've been the face of boxing for a long time. I think Canelo's kind of tired too. So I wouldn't be surprised if you can't take what a fighter says right after the fight because the emotions are so high and you don't know what the business plans are. So it's like you have to wait. You know what I'm saying?
Canelo, there's nothing he can do. He was too pissed off. He pissed him off in that ring more than once at that. I don't think there's too much more he could do. Even if he went back to the drawing board. I would like to see the fight. I'd like to see him whoop his ass again. But other than that, it is what it is. I think they're pleading for Benavidez to beat him because they don't see nobody else being able to do it. I think they're pleading for him to go down the boots because to match up the style and speed and the quickness and the switching.
What do you mean pleading? They want to see him fight that they think are competitive. That's normal. Like, why are you saying that?
Jamal Charlo stops, but
I mean, you guys realize what you're
Jamal?
saying. You guys ain't saying nobody in 68.
Did I stutter too soon?
It's just those two. He either got to go all the way the fuck down, back down.
Man, Jamal will fuck Bud up with that jab.
You said Jamal?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You want to see this man get beat too?
Nah, Jamal.
I'm just saying. I'm just thinking about the style matchup. I'm just thinking.
I would think Bud will find a way to take away that jab, like he took away.
You ain't taking away that jab, bro. You would never take away that jab.
We done heard this jab talk before, and the last couple fights, this nigga been taking away niggas' jab, rendering it useless. Canelo's jab was useless.
Jab he took away was
useless. Errol Spence was useless. They jabs was useless in them fights. When they fought him, their jabs was useless.
Earl was the only one he took away his jab. He did not take away.
He didn't take away Madrigal. Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Oh my God.
Madrigal. First of all, Madrigal was having success.
Madrimov kept catching him with the right hand. He couldn't get anything going with his left. Bud was taking that away. Rewatch the fight. I was there live, brother.
You was there live. I know you had a worse seat than I did.
How Bud gonna take Jamal Charlo's jab away?
What you talking about? I had a worse seat.
How Bud gonna take his jab away?
He'll figure out his way. He'll figure out a way to get it.
He'll figure out a way. But how would you think though? How would you like?
I gotta watch more Maul to begin my breakdown. I gotta really sink my teeth into how he moves and how he processes, what he does when he gets hit, how he comes back to it, what he looks like in his face. All these things break down.
Yeah, but we would have to wait for Jamal to get his shit. We thinking prime Jamal. We got to see what he gonna come back looking like.
And even with that jab, he gonna have to deal with a lot of shit coming back to him. That'd be another thing.
I mean, you don't know Jamal got the best jab in boxing, so.
I mean, this is another thing. It's also these fighters punch resistance breaking down when they get into that ring with that boy too.
Yeah, of course, with that snack.
We can go before the snack. Don't play with me this game.
Yeah, because he wanted it in.
Oh, so it's just one or the other, huh? It ain't nothing that Bud's doing with his two fists. It's just
no propaganda. Propaganda got the roll today, baby.
Hey, somebody should beat this nigga. If it's that easy, it's that shit you said. Hey, somebody should go in there and beat this nigga, right? 42 have tried, 42 have failed.
Y'all having too good of a week. I gotta start spreading some propaganda.
Yeah, it ain't nothing. We gonna victory like this shit all the way to the next fight. You know.
Oh, Dondre, what you was saying about Georgia and them are doing all that capping and then them moving the fight.
Yeah, like if you understand like the commerce and stuff going on, because I do marketing and stuff, they lost a lot of money from like the bars, the little clubs, the flights, the hotels, the things like that. They live off that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they probably already planned events and all types of stuff for it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They gotta cancel those. So sometimes they're not gonna get deposit back for those stuff that those bars have to like ordered and stuff like that. So now they have probably overstock a lot of things. They lost money. Like,
Damn.
and then you take it to Miami where it's hot, motherfuckers can dress how they want to dress. Things are gonna be what they wanted to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Georgia lost a lot just because somebody want to talk too goddamn much.
They was trying to be cute. They was trying to be cute.
What he should have did was like he should have said, "Hey man, we're gonna have certain stipulations because this isn't a real fight, so we're not gonna treat it like one." You know what I'm saying? He could have had that and still like did the best for the state. But some people want to make a stance, and now you're gonna be the stance, or you lost the state millions of dollars.
They about to vote your ass.
Yeah, they probably gonna kick his ass off the board.
And then what if Tank don't even go there and fight no more ever?
Oh God.
I don't see him doing it.
I can see him fighting again in Atlanta. See, if he fights another black fighter, that's when I think he should take it to Atlanta.
Who was that asked for the link in the chat? I posted it.
Yeah. I had to type mine in on my browser.
Really? Why?
Because it wouldn't let me click the link. I mean, I got the new Galaxy, so that might be why. So
it wouldn't let you click the link.
Nah,
you have to just copy.
But it's like that when you do like the YouTube, because you on StreamYard.
Yeah.
Well, it's vertical right now. It's on the YouTube. It's vertical.
Yeah, I'm doing it vertical today.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird when you do it like that.
Oh.
The links don't pop up well.
Oh, let me see how I look then. I ain't gonna be on here that long today anyway. But so what did you think about that Shakur Stevenson Espinoza interview? Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. I watched it like 2 times.
I missed it.
I think Espinoza was trying to tell him, hey, you need to make sure you're taking care of your business. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, I think he was trying to tell him, like, we've been talking to your people and they're turning down the fights. You don't know that. That's what he was basically trying to tell him. Like, you need to be more involved with your business if you want these fights, because you're not getting all the information, and people are taking it like, he didn't say nothing. But you gotta understand, there's legally binding contracts. If you say something about somebody, they can sue you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, so people not understanding that. Like, but what he was telling Shakur was that get more into your business, because I think Jay Prince is turning down some of those fights. You know what I'm saying? Especially with like a PBC where he knows he's not going to get like the cut. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think he turned those fights down because he gets his off the top. And people act like that doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes complete sense to me. But I don't get it. I don't get what people are saying. Oh, he did Espinoza. Espinoza can only say certain things because as a lawyer, you can't say certain things because you might be in a contract where, like, if you say something, you're in breach of contract.
Yeah, but that's why I'm like, Shakur Stevenson up here talking like he running his own business, and he not.
He's not.
You're not. Just like he run around here talking about he wouldn't fight Jake Paul. Yes, you would. If Jay Prince told you fighting Jake Paul, you fighting Jake Paul.
No, the first interview he said when he heard about the fight, what did he say?
What did he say?
I'll take that fight. Because it's money. Like, why wouldn't you? Don't get me wrong, it's not the fight I want to see, but it's something to do when there's nothing to do. It's basically a glorified tune-up.
Glorified. It's a hell of a tune-up.
It's a 100 mil tune-up.
So why Tank can't be the GOAT if he go up 10 weight classes and beat Jake Paul?
Because first of all, I don't know what weight. First of all, I want to know what gloves they're wearing because they can say sparring gloves.
Somebody said 14 ounce.
Sometimes it's 14 and sometimes it's 12. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was 16.
It would. They can negotiate whatever they want. Cause they were like, hey, we think we're safe enough where we can fight at 12. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Thomas Hill on the panel. Hold on, Thomas.
But I think Jake wants the 14 because I think he know he's gonna get hit.
That's what I'm saying. I said, don't that benefit Jake, the bigger gloves?
It benefits both of them because Tank can be like, you know what? I can go play with you now. And we've heard Tank knock on 16s on before.
Yeah, nah, real rap. Oh, my bad. What's up, 2 Cents? What's up to Don Drickton? What's up to my man Banda, bro? I'm gonna say, you know, it's kind of sad, bro, because like no matter what gloves they put on, it's not the fight I really want to see for Tank. But I don't think that Jake don't want to get sparked too, because it's about the intrigue of seeing his fights. And you know him trying to gain, he's doing this to gain exposure for his company. You know, he also doing this. Somebody else brought up a great point to try to stick it to Turkey. So he's trying to also likewise outshine them. But at the same time, he's trying to make sure that his company that he's a part of is going to be there to last, man. I mean, let's make no mistake about it. Fighters lose more times than not, even when they win in the ring, because there's somebody that's making a great bulk of the money off of their work in the ring. And hell, you got a dude who might have a belt that's getting like $3+ million every fight, and sometimes even more, depending on how many of his belts is on the line and who got him. So you know, he trying to make sure he on that crest where they are, so that you know he don't never have to worry about his family ever again. So you know, I don't think he wants to get sparked. So I don't know if there's going to be a contract in play, meaning we just going to do a celebrated spar session. So them gloves probably going to be the biggest gloves they possibly can be up in the ring. He
I don't think Tank gonna sign nothing like that.
You said that?
I think Tank gonna be like, hey, we gonna fight, but you know, it's gonna be, you know, what it is. But he gonna say, if I get a chance to hurt you, I'm gonna get a chance to hurt you. And I think Jake's gonna have a little bit of pride because Mike did come out and say, hey man, you make me sign that, not hurt, go all out. So I think he's gonna be like trying to prove something.
But Dondre, you know we knew
Mike
that
Tyson,
from the way
hold on, Dondre. Mike Tyson said that?
For sure he gonna say that.
What did he say?
He came out and said that. I think it was a tweet or Instagram he had said that.
Man, stop.
But 2 Cents, just the way, honestly, I think it was a nervous reaction, him biting on the gloves, because he wanted to smack him, but it's his instinct in the ring to throw punches. He's not throwing punches. And even against Roy, I know it was a couple of years prior, he was throwing mad punches in that fight. Yeah. He was letting them things go. Against Jake, they just can't come out. Yeah, when he got him perfectly lined. My bad, Don. He was holding back, and I think that's why he was biting on the glove so excessively. Because he wanna throw the punch, but he probably know if I throw this punch, it's gonna end up bad. Yeah. And if Tank is in that same thing, man, you know what I'm saying? This is just a celebrated spar session. You know, just to get a good look on boxing, get a good look on his company, and hopefully get a good look for Tank going forward if he's to fight other folks. And I'm hoping that that's what it is, to fight other folks, to give him even that much more bargaining power.
And Tank don't fight the same way.
I mean, he gonna fight the same way he fought Roach.
I think he'll fight like Roach. I think he definitely will fight like Roach. I don't think he put any game plan together for Roach. I just thought he went out there, covered up, and threw punches.
I think he gonna fight like he did Rolly. Like he gonna try to throw Jake in. And Jake gonna run into something.
I think he gonna make Jake chase him.
I think he gonna do like he did Rolly, like play with him for a while, make him do stupid shit, throw certain shots to think he open, and then he gonna clip him. He's not gonna.
It's like he gonna be able to do that shit in 2 rounds with Jake. That's how like so amateurish he is.
Yeah. I mean, the first time they ever did a spar, I mean not a spar, but a fight of this magnitude with a fighter, a boxer, and some influencer, was like that in recent time was that Mayweather fight, right?
Yeah.
Mayweather put it on him so bad that he had to carry this dude the whole fight long. He held him up because he hit him with something he wasn't ready for, man. So I don't see Jake Paul trying to go through a look like that. And I damn sure don't see him looking like he want to get sparked out. Because then what? He can't get no fight with Wilder. He can't get no fight with Canelo. He can't get no fight with Bud. He can't get no fight with them if the little dude is banging him around the ring. So
Shout
I
out.
just
Oh, shout
no,
out
you
to
good.
Angry Casual on the panel. What up, Angry Casual? What's your 2 cents? What you got for the show?
I just want to see if Tank can knock this nigga out, bro. That's all I'm interested in.
But that's what I'm saying. This the thing, though. You really think I gotta mute you, Thomas? You got a lot
Oh,
of
my
noise.
bad.
You really think that they not finna be in there bullshitting like Thomas was just saying? How they had a don't go all out agreement?
Yeah, I do think that. I'm hoping that Tank is one of them niggas that just don't get it. Like Tank strike me as one of them niggas that don't know how to play fight. You know what I'm saying? If you play fight slap boxing, he gonna hit you hard as fuck by
Yeah, he
mistake.
gonna hit you too hard. You gonna get mad.
He wanted, yeah. I feel like Tank, like I ain't trying to, you know, diminish his IQ. I feel like he just don't got no chill when it comes to fighting. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him not punching hard as he can. So, and I kind of believe them, you know, them ancient myths about Tank knocking out heavyweights and sparring and shit. I'm like, what's the difference? Jake Paul is just a sparring partner. So I think Tank can do the same shit to him. I'm not really with the circus fights and shit, but this one they got me with this one. I do want to see the midget versus the giant, and I'm rooting for the midget, man.
And it's white and it got a white and black element to it. Like this shit crazy.
I can't wait to the press conference next week, boy.
You know, Tank don't really know how to like talk no shit, really.
Hey, that's a great point too. That white and black thing. You got the big man versus the little man, the white man versus the black man, and the big man always beats the good little man, right? So that look at the dynamic in play, bro.
Yep.
America really ain't gonna like if Tank go up in there and spark him. But I'll say this. After that trailer, you remember the trailer where he had the KSI looking like, and he came up to him and pat him on the cheek and said, "You stay, good boy." And then looked down at a little bitty ass midget and was talking about Tank. Me and you got business to take care of. Yeah, I would spark him just for that, bro. That I didn't like that at all. I myself didn't like that at all. So I would definitely hit his ass one good time for real, so he could understand what it's like to be in there with a true boxer.
Hey, what if Tank pull a Rajah Jackson and go off script and fuck this nigga up? That's what I'm hoping for.
Man, you can't fuck around with no off script shit. Come on now, this is a lot of dollars people talk about.
I don't think Tank give a fuck, man. Look, he's been getting a lot of money now. If he beat his girl while he getting a lot of money, why would he fucking hurt Jake Paul? Like, come on. I think he'll hurt anybody, you know. I ain't trying to diss Tank. I'm just trying to show y'all that he don't really give a fuck.
It's no evidence that man beat his girl.
It's not. Tank innocent. Look, I'm just trying to give you where my mind.
She keeps saying she lying now, but I feel you. But you know, are they trying to get it sanctioned as a real fight, or they was just trying to get it sanctioned so they could have the fight? That was my confusion with that whole
thing. They were trying to get it sanctioned so they could just have the fight.
Right. Okay.
And
because they got the whole new hybrid category. So this circus fight thing y'all keep crying about, we're gonna keep seeing a lot more of it because BoxRec has added a whole new category on BoxRec for what is it, pro hybrid fight or whatever they call it. So everybody that's crying about a circus fight, I don't want to see y'all in the future. I don't want to see y'all change y'all mind in the future because y'all so upset with it. It's bad for boxing and all these other things y'all keep saying. I'm keeping note. I'm keeping track. I see y'all. But as soon as it's somebody else, y'all gonna be cheering and clapping and Johnson bouncing for it. Bud Crawford's endurance and stamina was crazy. Man, that boy looked like he barely broke a sweat in there.
Yeah, but like I was telling people, like me and my pops was talking about it. This shit, these circus fights been happening for years, for years.
Decades.
It's been happening. They having a fucking like a whole celebrity boxing tournament with golfers in the UK. Niggas who never touched gloves, golfers are having a tournament to box.
When?
Sometime in the UK, I can't remember when, but
You said they on some Happy Gilmore shit now.
feel me? It's like people mad about this, but it's like at least it's two motherfuckers who actually participate in the sport.
Bro, we just watched Charleston White fight the Island Boy.
And them boys be making, man, them Aiden Ross cards and stuff like they be making bread off that, bro.
Do they?
Yes, bro. Dude, I don't want to say no. These little white kids be loving that shit, man.
Yeah, I saw Blueface. I saw Blueface boxing.
Yeah.
Blueface be boxing on that shit too.
I saw Darren Williams,
Like,
Chad Ochocinco.
That's what I'm saying. Boxing is like people quote unquote the wild wild west. You have an opportunity to come in it and find a lane and be profitable. But you got the die-hard hardcores that want it to be a structured alphabet sport like the NBA, or NFL, or something like that. And it's like that's not what boxing is. That's not what boxing is.
Yeah, a fight is a fight at the end of the day. It's about the matchups. It's if you're gonna put an NFL player in the fucking ring, put him against another NFL player. That's all that matters, right? You know what I'm saying?
And all of that stuff.
oh shit.
But now people love to see people overcome, right? So I want to see somebody that ain't a boxer beat a boxer type shit. I want to see somebody go from a smaller weight class to a bigger weight class and beat somebody. Like I want to see if you can achieve and overcome this. That's the allure with it.
So you with me, you with that pit bull versus Fondora fight I've been pushing for.
Boy, if you
No.
don't
Listen. I'm not saying I want it or necessarily agree with it. I'm just telling you what it is. Like, I don't have a problem with the fighters moving up, but it just be kind of dependent. You get what I'm saying? I don't really have if you're going up a weight class, that's cool. But when you start going up 3 weight classes and shit like that, it's kind of like, come on now. I'm not saying nobody can do it, but it's going to be very rarely that people are successful at that.
Yeah, you got to be legendary to do shit like that.
And Bud Crawford, the best accolade fighter we've ever seen, he was able to go up and do it.
So who you think is left in boxing that's capable of pulling that off?
Going up 3 weight classes?
Boots.
Yeah. Boots.
Yeah.
Boots, maybe David Benavidez because he can get the cruiserweight.
He a heavyweight, man.
I think David Benavidez will get stopped the more he move up.
Nah, I don't think so. I think them boys don't have enough stamina or boxing ability.
You don't think so?
I think, as they go up, they lose.
Hey, because Morrell rocked them though, for real.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, them boys can't box the higher they get up. You know what I'm saying? That's the advantage they have coming from a lower weight class. You actually have to box. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit.
That makes sense. But what angry casual? You don't like the moving up? How you feel about it?
Nah, I didn't like it at first, but like I said, I don't give a fuck no more. I want Pitbull versus Fondora. I want Inoue versus Tank. I want all that bullshit now. Like I seen the light now. Y'all open my eyes. It don't matter no more. Crawford made me see things that I didn't think was possible.
Nobody thought it was impossible for Crawford to beat Canelo. They just didn't think that it would happen. You know what I'm saying? Like people sit here acting like everybody was just like, "There's no way." Like nope. We was just like, we don't see it happening because of this and these reasons. If he can overcome these and these reasons, then maybe he could be successful. What backhanded compliment, Jason? What backhanded compliment did I make? Please tell me. You can't even get a man a compliment. What you say, Casual?
So I mean, can we ask for Benavidez versus Usyk? Is that fair? Since all this crazy,
that could happen. Benavidez versus Usyk. Will he have it? Yeah, that could happen.
I'm saying if you could pick the smallest nigga at the weight class, that's how it go, right?
Quit that bullshit, bro.
I'm just saying that's how it go, right? If you're gonna move up 3 weight classes, you gotta be picking the smallest nigga at the weight class, right? That's usually how it go.
I mean, obviously.
Like that's why T.O. trying to move up and fight Pacquiao, right?
Is T.O.
Everybody trying
trying to
to.
fight Pacquiao? I
Yeah.
thought T.O. finna fight Shakur. What you think about that fight? And that T.O. not about to get no damn Pacquiao fight.
Since you know that ninja not about to fight no damn Shakur. That nigga said hopefully. When they was asked the question directly, he said hopefully. He
But
ain't
hold
trying to get
on, I
no.
thought it was a done deal. It just wasn't finalized.
First of all, Pacquiao about to get
That's what they said, but
Rolly Romero.
Pacquiao gotta go through Rolly.
Yeah, the king of 147. Say
Yeah,
that first.
I think Rolly next for Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Rolly
Why
more
why the hell would PBC skip over Rolly and all these other people to give T.O. the Pacquiao fight? Like, who is T.O.?
First of all,
Are you even with the PBC? Like, what are we talking about?
Rolly is one of the most popular fighters out there. If you don't look at the numbers and stuff, Rolly is very popular now.
He always been for real.
Rolly always been popular. People hate on Rolly and they don't want to acknowledge that the man is getting better.
Rolly ain't a pay-per-view star, but he is top 10.
hey,
Somehow, some way, this nigga's top 10. He had big fights with Ryan and Tank.
Yep.
Like he got more pay-per-views to speak of than a lot of people.
hey, you gotta put some spec on Rolly's name, dog. I know a lot of people hate to say it, but bro, what you just said, you can't even deny, bro. You just can't even deny. And on fact, he with Ishmael Salas, and Salas actually puts together hella game plans, man. I mean, and that was that play more so than anything in that fight with Ryan. I don't believe Ryan took the fight serious, but I don't think he really takes much serious. So, he's just been winning off of athletic ability and like gift. But my man Salas put together a game plan and Rolly carried that B out. Like that nigga Rolly looked good in that fight, dog. I couldn't believe it was Rolly.
But another thing people don't want to admit is Rolly looked good in the Pitbull fight too, but he lost. But that's the best performance to me from Rolly I've seen.
In fact, 2 cents. If I was Rolly, I would have continued to grab that ninja. I would have.
The ref wasn't letting him. The ref wasn't letting him.
Yeah, they knew what's up. If Rolly got the throwing that nigga around doing that judo shit, he would have got knocked out. You know how Rolly fight. When he get to throwing you around and shit, it's getting ugly for you. I'm telling you.
Because he got that special strength. I'm not gonna say the word, but he got
but people just didn't act like they don't like Rolly because they didn't like his style. Like y'all didn't like his style. And then y'all, he trash. He fought Tank. He wasn't finna beat Tank. I feel like everybody knew that. I don't know why people were saying he was gonna stop Tank. And then he got a belt. He became a champion. And my thing be, nobody else ever care about how other people become champions or who they fight. They don't ever be like recognize that they fought for vacant belts and all this other stuff. But as soon as you mention Rolly, they want to run down everything and every reason why his belts and shit not legitimate. I don't understand that. He's a champion, a 2-division champion at that. And that's what y'all love, champions.
He's the king of 147. That's why, man.
Yeah, I don't understand how they be repping for that WBO bullshit belt over the WBA regular. I don't care, bro. The WBA regular more legit than that WBO shit, bro. If people didn't know, like, newsflash, WBO is the newest belt, right?
If you know, you know. I'll just say that, man. Muhammad Ali, a WBA regular champ.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a distinction, man, so that they wouldn't have to fight mandatories.
WBO is the most fraudulent belt in the game right now, bro. It's neck and neck. It's neck and neck with the IBO. Honestly, IBO might be more legit than that bullshit for real.
It's the WBC.
Why you feel like that about the WBO?
It's the WBC and I ain't close.
It's the whatever Bob orders belt. That's what it's called.
No, it's the WBC is because Mauricio be making belts for stupid shit.
I mean,
I don't think they gotta pay fees on them belts Mauricio be making up. I think he just be making them up.
Shit, that's why Tank ain't want one of them belts when he fought Frank Martin.
For real?
I know Canelo.
He's
I know Canelo said
I'm
fuck the
not buying
WBC.
it.
Y'all remember Canelo said fuck the WBC, and all of a sudden he popped dirty the next fight.
Yeah, Mauricio don't play that shit.
Oh, is that what happened?
Oh, that's what I think happened, but you know,
I ain't never heard that
nobody
theory.
going. Yeah, Canelo threw the belt away, basically, kind of like Riddick Bowe did back in the day, right? He was like, "Fuck the WBC." All of a sudden, he popped dirty before the rematch. It's like they wanted to control him or something. I don't know, but that's just a theory. It ain't facts. It's
Right. WBA World Regular Belt is the original belt that all the champions had. That's why you don't see too many of Super WBA belts.
Cool.
Yeah, that's facts right there. Muhammad Ali. That's all I got to say. Somebody talk dirt on his name, then you talk dirt on boxing.
I think Shakur and Zepeda. I think Shakur and Tio is gonna be a good fight.
Oh, is Tio a harder fight for Shakur than Zepeda?
Yes.
That's my thing with Tio. Tio, to me, he's just always been missing something. It's like he hasn't put it all together. And I seen him in the fight with Loma, and I felt like in that fight, I finally seen him put it all together. But to me, and y'all let me know what you think, it seems like Tio has been declining ever since that fight. Now, he put on a good performance against Josh Taylor, but then it's like, Josh Taylor, y'all know he been at the weight too long. Like, come on now. This is
Josh Taylor ain't won a fight since.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no like prime Josh Taylor, but what y'all think about that? I feel like Tio has literally been, and I say this all the time. I'm not saying it because he about to fight Shakur. Go back and watch my old stuff. I've been saying this about Tio. I was even saying this when y'all wanted Tio to fight Boots. But what y'all think about that?
If Gordo comes out, he's good. But if Tio fights, no.
You said Gordo come out against Shakur and he good?
Yeah.
Like he gonna win?
It's a chance.
Okay. All right, bet. I rock with it's a chance.
And then Shakur moving up to fight Tio, so he confident.
The Tio is a small one.
Yeah, absolutely small. And on top of that, I think that Tio not only hasn't looked good since that Loma fight, he hasn't shown like true pop in that fight.
No pop at 40.
Tio's never.
He gonna be fooled at 47. He gonna get 8.
Tio is more proof. Tio is more proof that the accomplishments don't match the fighter all the time. This nigga accomplished as fuck. How many belts he done had? Like 7 of them. But you look at him in the ring, he kind of mid. Got a lot of questionable wins. A lot of shit like that, right? It's a style that obviously can beat him almost every time on the back foot. Like that's what I be talking about. Niggas just be adding up belts, but Tio is mid if you take away the belts.
But I mean, that's the age we going into boxing. It's just about accolades.
Oh, let me mute up. My bad.
He fights like to the level of his competition.
And that's the problem I have. That back foot fighter style that always gives him problems. Shakur on the back foot?
Shakur's not that good on the back foot. Well, he's good coming back, but he's not good coming forward. So I think Tio's gonna make him come in. That's the only way Shakur's not good coming forward.
Don, do you think he's gonna make Shakur come forward?
That's the best thing he can do.
I don't think he fights. Well, yeah, you're right. He does, man. He's a
that's
tremendous.
That's why I say this fight gonna be a bunch of fainting and standing around.
Nah, I think Tio gonna have a little bit, and Shakur gonna have a little bit more. What's the word? What's a good word for it?
Moxie.
Moxie, yeah. Moxie, perfect word, brother. But because they know each other, first of all. They know each other.
They know each other well. You right about that.
So it's like we seen what Shakur fights when he knows somebody.
Somebody make it too much noise.
Hell yeah. We seen how Shakur acts when he knows he can fight somebody. So I think it's gonna be a good fight.
I don't think they're gonna make the fight. I don't think Tio really want to fight him. The first time when he was asked that question, he said, "Hopefully." That was his very first words. Man, he ain't trying to make that fight.
Why we act like they gonna fight now? Them niggas was on the same promotion For how many years?
But they're two different weight classes, so it's like they couldn't
So
fight.
they were all right now too.
Yeah, but now they he trying to do some work for his little big brother. So
Who this nigga? Who we supposed to believe Shakur fighting? He done told us he fighting 10 niggas at once. So which one we supposed to believe?
nobody.
Connor Ben. Is it T.O.? Who is it?
I mean, this is the thing. As soon as they start announcing it in public, I'm kind of like, As soon as they start doing it in public and that public negotiation stuff, I automatically feel like they bullshitting because you don't really see too many fights negotiated in public happening like that. Whew, I gotta sneeze.
I thought he was running it back with Schofield. What happened to that?
What happened on Schofield? My son is the greatest fighter ever.
Oh, Schofield about to fight JoJo Diaz.
The great JoJo Diaz. Say that.
Oh yeah, I did just see that.
The great. How old is JoJo Diaz?
Got to be at least 80.
That nigga 45.
He got to be pushing 60.
I don't know, man, but
JoJo Young, he's like actually, I bet he only like 32 because he started real young.
So what y'all think if Canelo get a new coach for this fight, a new trainer? What if he go? What if he get like go to Robert Garcia or something?
Or Ishmael Silence?
But it wouldn't even matter because it's like you really ain't gonna get that much better in one camp.
No, it takes at least 2 fights.
Who got a new trainer?
And now say what you think if Canelo go with Robert Garcia for the Bud Crawford rematch.
Well, Crawford gonna get his ass whooped.
You think so? You think Canelo could beat Crawford? Because they telling me it's nothing he could do.
I don't think they hired Reno. So
man, that fight wasn't wide enough to where Canelo can't come back and make some adjustments and win.
What adjustments you think Canelo needs to make? I would say first of all, nigga, throw some combos.
Throw some soft punch, just touch him, make him uncomfortable. Throw more volume, like don't load up everything.
But you see, like in the beginning of the fight, Canelo was cutting the distance. He just wasn't punching. But then it was like, is Bud in there punching you like that you really worried about getting caught with something? Bud punching like that? Like that shit was like...
No, it was the timing. Canelo just...
I don't think he cared, for real. He was just missing. He was standing in there taking them shots.
Yeah, but he ain't punching enough, though. Angry Casual?
Yeah, I mean... I don't know. I feel like Bud good at knocking you off balance and shit.
Yeah, he's good.
You can't really punch back when he hitting you. Every time I see him throwing combos and shit, nigga be all wobbly.
It's because the angle he at.
Yeah, it's like he know the angle to knock you off balance. That's what I feel like he real good at. But I don't feel like he was getting rocked like that.
A lot of it was some good shots getting in, but Canelo rolls with a lot of punches. He rarely
he do roll with a lot of punches.
Even the one where he replaying, he rolled with that punch.
Hey, yo, what I think a lot of people not mindful of, that fight happened at Vegas. And in Vegas, stacking is it's legal. So, Bud was stacked. So I think them punches was hurting Canelo. Look at the side of his face and look at, the knot that he had over his eye and all of that. I think Canelo felt that power. And that's why he was reluctant to throw punches like that. Like he'll get inside and try to throw one punch and get hit with like 4 or 5 punches and be like, hey, I ain't throwing no more punches. I think he was gun shy a little bit when he got in there. I think that's why Bud won the fight.
I don't think Canelo has the greatest gas tank either.
I mean, I gave Canelo 4 or 5 rounds in that fight. I know people feel like he only won 2, but I gave him about 5 rounds.
I gave him 4.
So you saying he only get knockouts in Vegas?
Canelo ain't had a knockout.
I'm saying they be stacking in Vegas though. So the punches definitely hurt him.
I'm saying because that Madrimov fight was not in Vegas and he didn't get a knockout. So you might be on to something. I don't know.
The stacking, it makes a difference, man.
I would say that David Avanesian fight wasn't in Vegas too, but his fucking gloves busted open. So nigga was obviously doing something. So
And
We're
he
not,
got a
gonna,
knockout.
we're not gonna talk about that. Though. I don't want to upset nobody.
They was in Vegas for the EJ fight too. Like, think about it.
You say he punched different in Vegas, huh?
Hey, he was on camera before the EJ fight, stacking, bro. So y'all know what it's hitting for.
Damn, that Vegas, it's that Vegas weather, huh?
I mean, I just really want somebody to answer me why his gloves be looking so fat. That's
He
my
got
only-
42 hand
I
wraps.
don't know about all that, but
I
would imagine that Canelo be stacking in Vegas too.
I think it's just extra padding in the gloves because Terrence don't want to hurt nobody too bad. That's all. He's savage.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Hey, buddies, y'all write that down. Y'all gotta use that one.
Trying to be nice nowadays. The man proved me wrong.
That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He proved you wrong.
Yeah, man.
I think he proved me right. He proved me right that he got the best timing in the sport of boxing we've ever seen.
Hey, before the fight, I said I was in chats everywhere telling people that Bud was going to shock the world and he was going to hurt Canelo, and people was looking at me like I was crazy down there.
Did he hurt Canelo?
I don't know if he hurt Canelo.
Hell yeah, he hurt him in the 11th and 12th round. And the 11th and 12th round, it looked like he buckled Canelo, and I think if it would have went a little bit longer, I think he could have stopped Canelo, man.
Oh, you said if they had 15 rounds, he would have stopped him.
Hell yeah, he was breaking him down.
I could see why you thought he got hurt in the 12th, but I feel like he stepped forward right after that. So yeah, he was hurt.
We ain't questioning his heart. We know he a dog, but he was wobbled, I think.
I don't think Canelo stepped forward wobbled. That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing.
No, I'm saying
I thought he was. I'm saying I agree with you. I thought he was wobbled too until I looked at it again. I'm like, wait a minute, this nigga walked forward after that. He wasn't.
Hey, Devin got wobbled and stepped forward.
That nigga. I mean, no, that nigga
stepped forward every time.
Fell on his fucking back. Talking about Ryan Garcia fight.
Yeah, he kept stepping forward. That was his problem, man. He kept moving forward, and Ryan was on Osterine, but we ain't gonna talk about that though.
Devin stepped toward his corner and waited till the 8 count. That's the fuck he did. I don't know what you talking about.
No, I'm talking about when the times he didn't go down, he walked forward. But anyway, man, we don't want to talk about that, man. Let's keep it on the Canelo fight. Right. Then I'm gonna start talking about Osterine. Y'all gonna get mad and stuff. Y'all gonna try to delete it.
We're not talking about Osterine. I'm gonna kick you off here. You start talking about Osterine. We're not doing that today.
And Devin gonna get stopped with Brian Norman.
Brian Norman fight coming up. Hey, Bill and Devin been a little quiet. I mean, I guess maybe they too busy, in court with Devin a litigious ass nigga though. I'm gonna say that he will sue your ass.
You ain't seen
play with Devin.
2 cents. You ain't been seeing when Brian Norman and Bill Haney made up in Vegas.
Nah.
Man,
what they was
you
doing?
Missing all the stuff.
I can't keep up with everything. I be doing a 1,000 things. I be telling all the 2 centers when y'all see stuff. Send it to me on the DM at 2 Cents Boxing on IG. Hit me on X at 2 Cents 20, or send it to my Gmail, 2centsboxing2@gmail.com. Y'all gotta help keep me in the loop. I be ripping and running.
I got your email. I've been seeing a lot of stuff. I send it to you.
I got
follow me on IG. Hold on. Is everybody up here following me on IG and X?
I'm following you on X, but I'll be seeing a lot of stuff on Instagram and stuff. So
okay. Yeah, make sure y'all go right now. Everybody in the chat, y'all go right now and follow me on those platforms.
I got a question though. After Devin beat Brian Norman, who gonna stop him at 147?
Rolly.
First of all, he's not getting. First of all, Brian, he's not getting past Brian Norman. First of all,
I think Devin will beat Brian Norman. But I don't think
you haven't even. You ain't even seen the videos of Brian Norman actually using his footwork training.
Man, Brian Norman footwork look like he just finally getting it together. Why everybody keep pumping?
Yeah, he's shaky with it, bro. He's shaky.
147. I think Ryan Garcia stop him at 147.
No, not without Osterine.
Oh, Ryan Garcia
who said he ain't gonna have it.
What's the last time
Ryan finished, man? If Ryan loses his next fight, he done.
Let me put my business.
If he loses his next fight, he done.
No, he's not.
He's gonna
Who
always
he
be a
fighting
star.
next?
No,
He's gonna
Ryan is a
always
star.
be. He, you know what? Listen. First of all, the only people that be done after they lose is black fighters because of the fan bases. They act like a black fighter lose one time, they trash. Other fighters can lose and continue on with their careers.
Facts.
No, but this is an exception.
Ryan Garcia don't fight bullshit opponents. So if
But
he lose to a Rolly, that ain't ruining Ryan Garcia because maybe to some of y'all because y'all hating on Rolly, but the people that's honest, that ain't ruining Ryan Garcia.
No, you're right about that part. But what I think is going to happen, see, Ryan not going to fight no big name his next fight. He's shaky right now with it. So him coming off of cheating and then, him fighting, he going to fight a bum next. And if he lose, that's why I say if he lose his next fight, he done. He ain't going to fight no big name.
Why you think he going to lose to a bum?
I said if he lose his next fight, he done. Because he going to fight a bum next.
Is Devin done if he lose his next fight?
He ain't fighting no bum.
He gonna get cracked.
Is he done?
You don't even know who.
Hell no, he ain't done.
Hold on,
ain't fought nobody.
Hold on. You spreading propaganda because you don't even know who Ryan's fighting. He just had surgery. So first of all, he just recovering from surgery. So that's why he didn't have a fight already. I think him and Devin would have still fought. But like you keep bringing it up. No, Mexicans don't give up on their fighters like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't, bro. Like they're gonna always be stars. He's a pretty boy. First of all, pretty boys always sell because the ladies like looking at him. You're tripping.
I'm gonna get at you when his next fight get announced. Watch, it's gonna be somebody lower tier. Watch.
Because he coming off surgery. Frequent who you expect.
That's cool when you coming off a loss and surgery.
That's I know, but that's why I'm saying if he loses next fight, he done. Because if he lose to somebody like that, is where you gonna go from there?
You say you want him to lose. So you want him to lose his next fight because there's no like story in him losing his next fight.
Oh, I want Ryan to lose every fight going forward. He's asking the wrong person. But I'm saying if he lose the next fight, I'm saying he done. If he lose the next fight, it's very important for him to win his next fight.
No, it's not. If it's a bum, you saying if he loses next fight, it's over. But you gotta be specific. You gotta say if he loses next fight versus a bum, all right, then now we talking. You gotta be specific.
Yeah, well, that was a given that it was going to be a bum
versus Devin Haney or some shit.
That was a given that it was going to be a bum, though, because we know where he coming off of. He coming off of cheating. He coming off of cheating, then losing clean, then the injury. So he can't fight nobody but a bum.
Everybody beside, look, 147 full of bums. What? Who outside of the champion ain't a bum?
First of all, Barrios a bum and he a champion.
Yeah, he ain't gonna fight Barrios.
Yes, he would. And I think, and you know what? This is supposed to be Ryan's last fight.
Ryan gonna fight Yoshino. Somebody like he gonna fight somebody like that. Watch.
I don't think Ryan got a choice but to fight bums because 147 full of bums.
First
I think that's why everybody moving up.
Fighters aren't bums. Stop calling them bums. They're not household names. They're not bums.
Look, I got better. I can get more specific. They paper champions and email champions and shit.
When you become a champion, you become a champion. I'm tired of that. Come on, man. Let's be better than
in that case. And Dongo top 20 all time. Fuck it.
All time. Bro.
I think a great fight for Ryan Garcia coming back.
He has one punch knockout power. He hurt.
Jeff Horn.
I think a great fight for Ryan Garcia coming back would be Blair to Flair Cobbs.
You know what? That would be a great fight.
That's not a bum.
I know he could beat Ryan. He looked at as a bum though, and he probably could beat Ryan.
Why?
He already beat. I think he already beat up Devin Haney in sparring.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
To me, that should count, bro.
What happens in sparring stays in sparring, bro.
You know,
they put it out.
Blair he got that man blackballed and he beat him up and got them sparring.
You saw that.
Crazy work.
Well, let's see him beat up Ryan Garcia then. Make the fight.
I would like to see it. I'm not going to complain about it.
The build up from that fight would be crazy. It'd be good.
It would.
They ain't want to give They ain't want to give Blair no fights at Golden Boy, so they ain't gonna do it now.
Blair shouldn't have signed with Don King.
I think if Oscar De La Hoya think that Blair is a lick, I think that he'll do it.
No, Oscar De La Hoya bad. That's why he lost all his black fighters in the first place. He bad with his black fighters.
He bad with all his
Why
fights.
Blair Cobbs ain't getting no fights? Like for real. Like
Blair
ain't no bum, bro.
Because he's
Like,
with
why he
Don
not
King.
fighting?
Because he's with Don King.
He had to get with Don King to get a fight though. That's
Oh, he
what I'm
did.
saying. He with him.
He got with Don King to fight AB.
Wait,
Yeah,
he's still with Don King though?
Yes, bro.
man. How you know it was a multi-fight deal?
I
Because
thought that was just for that fight.
I listen to almost every interview when I'm at work, bro.
He said that though.
Yeah, he said he's still under contract with Don King.
Oh shit, Blair done fucked up, man.
Dang, what he gonna do? I don't
Just
know.
to get out of death row.
Welcome to Death Row.
He in a lifetime deal, bro.
And you know Don don't play no games, bro. And them contracts is ironclad, bro. He don't give you no chance to get out, nothing.
He already snatched another of his fighters off one of them turkey cards.
He ain't gave him a worse fight. That shit crazy.
Hey, Freeman, what's your 2 cents about this?
What's up with that rematch?
Devin, send me that shit.
It's his phone. Hey, that's hard.
I'm opening up.
Is this after the fight? After
That
Ryan
was yesterday. That was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, bro.
It couldn't have been yesterday. I saw that way before yesterday.
Look, it couldn't have been yesterday.
You see that way before?
I heard somebody in the back say, "What's up with that rematch?" Is that what they said?
Yeah, then him and Ryan started kissing and shit.
KO did a video on this like almost a week ago. It couldn't have been yesterday.
Oh, so you knowing it? So you did see it? So now
It don't matter. I'm asking you what you think
Yeah,
about it. Why does when it happened matter? Oh, casual fan asked. This
Yeah.
was recent, angry casual. So what's y'all 2 cents about that? I just want to hear it because we've been hearing this off code talk. People have been really upset with Najee because he interviewed Ryan Garcia, and then I feel like I did a video about this too. Y'all can check it out on my channel. Like I feel like I wasn't surprised when I seen this. Like, okay, they don't really hate each other like that. They may have animosity toward each other, but it ain't like, oh, as soon as I see you, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. Like his fans base or people want to act online. And so I just feel like it's very hypocritical to have been bitching and snotting about Najee interviewing Ryan Garcia, even though Najee kind of put himself in that position when he kind of ran up on T.O. looking silly with that shit, in my opinion. But still, right? You run around here snotting and crying because he interviewing Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney best friends. He teaching them how to play baccarat and everything. They dabbing each other up, hugging, kissing each other. Like, what is y'all 2 cents about that? And
I think you might be exaggerating a little bit about the best friends thing, but I ain't rocking with it at all though. I would have left him hanging. I don't like the fact that he shook his hand. I mean, he ain't had to punch him in his face, but don't shake his hand. No, that man just cheated you. You know what I mean? And all of that stuff. And then, like you said, with the stuff with Najee and all of that, I'm just not rocking with it. I don't like it.
Yeah, I gotta go back and see that press conference they had for the rematch. Or no, it was a press conference for the T.O. Ryan and Haney card when they was all arguing, right?
Yep.
They had a lot to say about each other then, but next time you see them, they kissing and hugging on stage and shit, like Kendrick said. Like I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about this.
Yeah, I ain't rocking with it.
Theatrics, right?
Something. Which part is fake? Is the kissing and hugging part fake, or the fucking press conference? That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't think this is what I want to say. I don't think any of it is fake per se. I think they may really have like that level of animosity toward each other, but I don't think it's kind of like, okay, when we in this position, we finna be beefing and shit and talking shit because we really just, got a little beef with each other. But it's like we competitive. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all have ever been in a competitive situation, and when it's time to compete, it's time to compete. We talking shit to each other, we doing all this, but then when we ain't competing, we not at each other's throat. And
I mean, I think it
want to be like, oh, he cheated you. It just goes to show like they don't. I'm not saying that they don't care, but it's not really as big to them, in my opinion, as they've expressed or made their fan base believe. Because to me, if it was, it ain't no way that Devin Haney would have fought on Ryan Garcia's on the undercard. Like, he just wouldn't have did it if he really felt the way is led to believe he feels about Ryan Garcia.
Well, I think the time in between and the fact that Ryan Garcia looked as bad as he did and all of that stuff, I think that might have softened, might have lightened it up and all of that. And I don't know if they planning to actually, if Ryan Garcia is saying he's going to fight Devin now, that could be it too. I don't know, but at first glance, knowing what I know now, I ain't rocking with it.
What would Keyshawn Davis do in this situation? That shit would have went different.
I don't know.
Did shit. What he would have done?
I mean, what he do to that one dude in backstage?
Oh, get out of here.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you really about that life, bro? It don't matter. Anytime, any place.
Well, we don't know what kind of conversations Ryan and Devin had, behind the scenes, leading up to that and all that. But, at first look, from seeing that, I don't like it.
Why you don't like it? You don't like that they squashed the beef?
No, I don't. I don't like that. I don't like squashing the beef for that because all of the things that Ryan said, you know what I'm saying? I just don't rock with Ryan because of that.
Huh? He said stuff too about Ryan.
No, but Ryan crossed the line with some of the stuff he said and did. Some of the things that he did, I think he crossed the line with Devin. I don't think that if it was me, it would no amount of money involved could make me feel different. About how I feel about it. I wouldn't be shaking his hand.
Yeah, then his pops called Devin Haney nappy headed and all that. I feel like they got way too personal to be hugging and shit.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Let me see. I think I got one more video. Let me add this one up. Y'all give y'all 2 cents about this one. Andre Ward.
Yeah, people think I don't like Ryan because of Devin, because him fighting Devin. That ain't it, man. Ryan said some things that I feel like, ain't no coming back from. About stuff he said about black people and all of that stuff, and stuff he said about Muslims. I'm just not rocking with Ryan Garcia.
What you think about Devin suing his BM for $350,000 worth of gifts?
Hey, I don't. No, I don't think nothing about that.
Suing? Why are you suing everybody?
Man, bro, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Find it real quick. You say why he's suing? He is litigious. It's the Devin Haney era.
It's the lawsuit era.
It's the Devin Haney era.
Hey, evidently, it's a lot of money involved. If he's suing for 300 and something K, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of money involved. Yeah, I was suing.
Y'all missing the part. Stop tricking. Why the fuck you tricking $350K to these bitches anyway, nigga? You just
come on, man. That's his baby mom. Cut it out, bro.
All you telling us is you a trick.
That's his baby mom. Cut it out,
the
bro.
The worst trick ever at that, because you gonna sue me.
Baby mama.
So you going to you can't go through.
It only take one time to get a baby mama, bro.
A baby mom can't be a trick. That's not the same thing.
It is, because these is hoes. He be fucking with bitches like Black China and shit. We know what type of girls he be with. These is hoes. He tricking. That's what I'm saying. If this is baby mama, why he suing then? If she that close to him, he wouldn't be suing her if he gave a fuck about her.
She literally got her ass out in this picture.
Right.
Literally.
So y'all talking like a lot of these women who famous don't be looking way worse than this right here. They don't be revealing way more than that.
No,
I mean, you got sexy
that don't got
and,
nothing to do. That don't have anything to do with the conversation, freak. When you deflecting.
How I'm deflecting?
Because that don't have anything to do with what we talking about.
He fell for a girl that's trying to get the bag, bro. He always do. Black China, come on, man. Once you seen him with Black China, you know
Black China is a famous chick, though, right?
She's a
yeah, that's
famous
why you should know
hoe.
a famous hoe. And this sucker fell for her.
What are you talking about, frequent? Black China's a famous whore. Yes, that's what she's famous for.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, Chad, what's y'all 2 cents about this? Devin Haney sues ex-fiance Lena Said. First of all, he sued her for defamation because she filed a restraining order. Now he's suing her for gifts back. I don't think that this will hold up in court. I don't know what state he doing this in, maybe California. I don't know if they got something where you can sue for gifts, but I don't really think you can sue for gifts back, but we'll see. We'll see how this work out. And maybe he'll start a new trend if he's able to get his gift backs. Maybe niggas will start hopping out of the woodwork suing for their gifts back on some Me Too movement type shit. Mine too. They're going to be hashtagging mine too so they can get their gifts back.
Man, I'm starting to
a
see
lot of this stuff we be seeing in the media don't even be true, though. Like, we don't even know if this is a real thing, if it's true.
Hashtag mine too, fellas.
I'm starting to see why Bill be having this nigga on the leash, though. You see enough news stories on TMZ about this nigga, bro. You just start to see why Bill be involving himself in every little aspect of his life. This what you leave this nigga alone for 4 hours. This what he do. 350K worth
$50,000 and a baby.
And he in Vegas, Sin City. Come on, man. The temptation is at all time high.
Shout out Tony Reviews on the panel. What up, Tony? What's your 2 cents? What you got for the show?
Hey, 2 cents. Did I see a picture of Devin and Ryan together?
Oh, let me play that for you. Let me run it back for you.
All right, hold on.
It's two videos I got for you. Let me run it back. For some reason, my computer moving a little slow. I don't know why it's doing this. I got one more for you.
What's up with that rematch?
Devin, send me that shit.
It's his phone. Hey, that's hard.
I got you, 2 cents. You ready?
What's up?
There's me and my best friend. We holding hands. Me and my best friend. At press conference taking pictures. Baby Dev, let's not pretend. Either you is or you ain't gonna sue. But that's just me and my best friend. Yo, ain't no way I'm gonna be touching hands with somebody who's gonna sue me.
They both tripping, right?
Yeah,
both ways.
Yeah, they both tripping. Like, why is you cool? He if you didn't cheat, he accused you of cheating and had everybody all on your head and then tried to sue you, right? And you believe he did cheat and you suing him. Like, where are we cool at? But listen, they cool with it. They've overcame their differences. They got over it, I guess. You know, these guys ain't like that. They not like you do something, it's F you. It's F you. Like, I ain't gotta fight you when I see you, but I'm definitely not finna be dabbing you up and we at the casino playing Baccarat. We not doing that.
All them dudes got weak energy. All them little dudes.
I mean, they just
the whole Ford King 135. All them niggas soft, man.
Even little Kiki soft as fuck.
You know, what y'all think about Keyshawn? Because I always was like Keyshawn food. I always kind of like felt like Keyshawn was food, but then I felt like he started getting a little better. But then I started seeing like how they started moving him, and so I'm kind of like, because when he fought Barincek for that belt, I was just like this is the type of shit that people like. Oh, he a champion, but like we're not gonna consider the fact that he fought Barincek. Barincek didn't even put up a fight. Like, he didn't even put up a fight.
I mean, Denise is a good fighter, though. He got old. Like, that's his problem. He was like 38, 39 years old. He just got old. But like, Denise was on a tear for a while. But again, he just got old. I think Hitchens beats them all. So
Hitchens? Tony,
yeah,
stop.
he beats them all.
Yikes.
He
Tony,
beats all
stop.
of them. He beats
Who
him
Maybe
all.
he does, but I wouldn't want to see 1 second of him doing it.
I mean, it might be boring,
Why
but
you
he
say
gonna win
that,
that fight.
Nigga,
Who does
fuck him.
Hitchens beat, Tony? Who does Hitchens beat? I feel like Hitchens is
He
cool,
beat them
but
all. He beat them
he
all.
don't got. It's. I feel like Hitchens is missing something. He missing something.
No, he just fights the way he fights, and people don't like it. Like, but he beat them all. He'll beat all of them. He'll beat T.O. He'll beat Lil Kiki. The only one that'll give him a shot, a run for his money, is Shakur. And I don't
What
even know
about
if
Frank
Shakur
Martin?
beats him. Who?
Frank Martin.
Come on.
You be hating on Frank too?
Frank is trash. He was trash.
Come
before Tank fought
on.
him.
You think Frank is trash?
Yeah.
He a decent fighter. Come on, Tony.
Just like Lamar Roach. That dude is bottom barrel, man. I watch Herring beat the brakes off that dude. Like, come on.
Jamel Herring did not beat the brakes off of
I
him.
watch
Cut
Herring
it out,
beat the brakes
Tony.
off that
He
dude.
did not beat the brakes off of
He
him.
put him
Tony.
on his.
Cut it
He
out.
put him on his
He
ass
did not beat
cheeks.
the brakes off.
He put him on his
He didn't drop him, bro. The matter
Yes,
of
he
fact,
did.
Roach almost dropped him at the end of the fight. Actually,
Go watch the fight. That man
Yeah,
was
go
on
watch
his
the
ass
fight.
cheeks.
I watched that fight again, and I'm like, what is everybody talking about?
it was a
Look.
close fight. It was
It
just
was a
the
very
top ranked
close
fighter
fight.
got the decision. Surprise, surprise.
I'm telling you, Richard gonna beat them all. He the best one there.
Richard he can beat whoever he want. Nigga still trash, man. I don't want to see it.
I mean,
As
he'll
a
be trash,
casual,
but he'll be
I don't
trash
want
with
to see
all
it.
them heads under his belt.
I don't give a fuck. He had 20 belts.
Who was
Go do
Richardson
that shit in the
Hitchison finna
Olympics.
fight? Who was he finna fight?
I don't know. I don't. He just beat Cambosis before that. Paro. I don't know who he's going against next.
What about that
Richardson
Limos fight? Talk about that Limos fight. You think
with
Hitchens?
Keyshawn?
No. Hitchens fought Limos and pretty much lost, but got a robbery decision. So you acting like this nigga unbeatable. I feel like we done already seen him lose.
I mean, there's Canelo fans right now saying that he beat Crawford. We're not gonna go off that though.
Come on, that's what we gonna compare it to. I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fight.
I'm
He
just
looked
reading
like
your name. It does say the angry casual. So yeah, we gonna go off with what they say.
Let's
Canelo
just talk
beat
about the
Crawford.
fight, man. We ain't got to deflect.
Look, man.
What you think happened in that Limos fight?
Hitchin won that fight. It was a close fight, but he won that fight.
He looked terrible.
I mean, everybody got an off night.
Oh, okay. That's deflection again.
No, it ain't.
What did he look like to you?
Floyd looked terrible against Castillo in the first fight. Came back and knocked his ass out. He looked bad against Maidana in the first fight. Came back and made it look easy. So, I mean, everybody can have an off night. Crawford,
you put Limos on the same.
Look at
Hold on,
Crawford.
y'all. Let me
Look
get
at
the super
Crawford.
chat. Shout out to Big Dog Willie with the $2 in the super chat. He says Pacquiao versus Tank Spring 2026. Who wants to bet? Shout out Big Dog Willie.
Man, Pacquiao might fuck around and knock Tank out.
Man, Tony, I'm about to kick you off.
Come on, dog.
Come on, Tony.
That's wishful
Stop
thinking.
it, Tony.
It ain't wishful. If it's gonna be a 147,
Pacquiao got carried that whole Barrios.
Pacquiao beat Mario Barrios.
He carried him throughout the whole fight.
You the only person that think Mario was actually doing something in that fight. That man got embarrassed.
The fight, bro. No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Barrios looked like he had that "don't hit Pacquiao too hard" clause in the contract.
And Pacquiao told him stop hitting him in the body.
Bruh, go all over
him.
Twitter. Go over every
Pacquiao
news article. Everybody says
him
Pacquiao was robbed in that
His
fight.
coach was in the corner like he don't run
Ain't
nothing.
nobody believe Pacquiao lost that fight and got a draw. Pacquiao won that fight with ease. Mario Barrios is pure ass. He's always been ass.
Y'all just want to hate on Mario Barrios so bad. Y'all
it ain't, man. That's the second old man that came off a long layoff that whooped his ass. You had Pacquiao do it, and before that, you had Once Upon a Hairline, Keith Thurman do it.
Keith Thurman almost got dropped by Barrios.
You said what?
Keith Thurman almost got dropped by Barrios.
Keith Thurman beat the brakes off that dude.
That's not a bad thing. You can lose to Keith Thurman badly, and Thurman is a great fighter.
Thurman was out the ring for like 3 years.
So what? He came back looking like nigga never missed a beat though.
Y'all don't want to give people credit when they out the ring a long time and they lose. So
Pacquiao came off and fought him and looked like he never missed a beat. Man, I watched YouTubers put up a better fight against Pacquiao than Mario Barrios did.
You exaggerating, Tony. You exaggerating.
No, I'm not. That one fucking Korean Bruce Lee dude that be doing the defensive videos, he did better against Pacquiao.
Bruce Lee.
The fuck he didn't.
You talking about
it was an exhibition fight. It was an exhibition fight.
Come on, man, you playing?
No,
It's
I'm not.
funny.
Mario
It's funny.
Barrio
It's
trash.
funny,
That dude is
but you
trash.
playing around.
That man is the worst champion I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen some bad ones.
So he worse than Ndongo.
Way worse than Ndongo.
No way, bro. Ain't nobody worse than Ndongo.
Ndongo at the time that Crawford fought him was hyped up to be the next dude. I don't know what
Yeah,
you're talking
right,
about, but
man.
you might want to go
To
back and look him
who?
up.
Boy looked like a worse version of Wilder.
How do you look like the worst version? The dude was
His
undefeated, running
technique,
through other
he the
champions.
only person technique was worse than Wilder, bro. In boxing.
Ndongo actually won his title, unlike Mario Barrios being gifted one. He actually won it. So again, Ndongo
What the
did things
fuck
that
that got to
Mario.
do with how? See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas like to push towards the belts when it comes to rating fighters. Them two belts don't make Ndongo better than Barrios. How about you put it
Yeah,
this
it
way?
does.
We put them two motherfuckers in the ring. You know Barrios would have beat the dog shit out of Ndongo. So
If
fuck them
Ndongo
belts.
was at 147 or 140, he beat the brakes off of Mario Barrios.
Man, Barrios will fuck that boy up. You know that.
No, the fuck I don't. Mario's can't fuck up nobody.
Why
That
do
dude
y'all
is
not?
trash.
Why do y'all act like Mario Barrios can't fight at all? I don't understand why y'all doing that.
Because he can't.
Because he Mexican, bro.
What does Mexican got to do with anything?
You tell me. It gotta be something.
Mario Barrios carried Manny Pacquiao throughout that fight. He took
What
it
do you
easy on
mean?
Manny Pacquiao. He could have
He
kept
did
going
not
to Manny. He could have
Bruh.
kept going to Manny Pacquiao's body, but Manny Pacquiao
We-
started complaining and shit.
I
He was pulling punches.
respectfully,
He was not, bro. Go
I
back and watch it.
respectfully
I
disagree.
wish we could watch it together. I wish I could
I
pull
wish
up
we
that
could,
fight.
because then you're
and
gonna
we
be
could
like,
watch
damn,
it.
this dude getting fucked up by old man Pacquiao.
Oh my god.
Look, this is what I know. Mario Barrios, not only did he lose to Pacquiao, but he should have lost to Abel Ramos in the fight before that. Like, Abel got robbed against him, and Mario Barrios got a fucking draw in that fight. Like, the dude is trash.
So what? Tell me a better win that Ndongo got better than that Ugas win.
How was the Ugas win a good win?
So,
What you mean?
You ain't answering my question by
How old
asking
was
me a question.
Ndongo when he got in the ring?
How old was he?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think he was mid-30s off the top of my head.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tell you who was a better win. I'm gonna tell you right now, because you know what? We have an ATG top 10 GOAT who already told you who's a better win. The best win on Terrence Crawford's resume is the same best win on Ndongo's resume. Ricky motherfucking Burns.
I guess. I mean, we using Bud logic, then you right.
I would no. I mean, Bud just arguably fought the best generational talent of our generation, Canelo, and he still says Ricky Burns was better. And Ndongo beat Ricky Burns.
Did Ricky Burns unify?
What do you mean?
You just said Ndongo better than Barrios because he unified. Did Ricky Burns unify?
I'm confused with what you're asking. Like,
I don't think anybody else confused.
Did
Ricky Burns unified? Because you just put Ndongo over Barrios because Ndongo was unified. So if it's all about how many belts a nigga had,
you asked me who's a better win than Ugas. I told you Ricky Burns.
In that case, why Crawford name Ndongo over Ricky Burns? Because Ndongo had more belts, right?
Than Ricky Burns, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We try to use your logic right now.
No, I'm not. What I'm telling you is the best fighter of our generation, Terrence Crawford, said the best fighter he ever fought was Ricky Burns.
And you said Ndongo better than Barrios because he got more belts.
No,
so don't that make Crawford wrong? Don't that make Crawford wrong?
No,
that mean Ndongo. That mean Ndongo better than Ricky. You said Ndongo. You said Ndongo beat Ricky Burns, right? You said Ndongo.
What you asked me was, see, you're shifting. I ain't.
No, I'm not. I'm using the same
I didn't
logic.
mention belts. You did. What you asked me was, who's a better win than Ugas? Then I said Ricky Burns a better win than Ugas. That ain't got nothing to do with belts. It ain't got nothing to do with unifying. You keep shifting what you're asking.
No, I'm not. When we was talking about Barrios and Ndongo, you said Ndongo is better than Barrios because he was a unified champion and Barrios was not.
I didn't
say you said he won his belts.
No, I didn't
you
say
said
nothing
he
about
won
him being
his
a
belts
unified
in the
champion.
ring.
I never said he was.
Just
I never said anything about him being a unified champion. I said before
you said he won
Crawford,
his belts in the ring. That's what you said, right?
I did.
He won
his
belts in the ring.
I said he won his belts in the ring. He wasn't gifted them. On top of that, all the articles about Ndongo, he was that guy before he fought Terrence Crawford.
So
there's never ever been.
It's all about
there's
the belts
never been one article in the history of Mario Barrios' trash ass career that ever said he was the dude. There's a reason why a damn 85-year-old Manny Pacquiao went for him.
All right, y'all will play one more clip, and then we're gonna give our 2 cents about
They tried
that.
to bury Terrence Crawford. They tried to ruin his reputation and say that he wasn't a draw when the numbers were there for you to see. When he went to MSG against guys that didn't have big names or that were faded, like Amir Khan, or when he fought Kaviaskis, he did numbers. It was a smear campaign about his personality. He doesn't talk. Nobody wants to hear him. No, that you don't want to hear him. So you try to speak for the masses when the whole time you have a star right here. You got to learn how to talk to this man. Even as recent as his last fight, the fight before Canelo, the smear campaign continued. I don't hear the smear campaign now. Them voices got really, really quiet like they typically do when they get proven wrong. And they either try to jump on the wagon. I knew this kid was going to be that. Or they get very, very quiet and they start to retreat back to wherever they came from and they don't have a lot to say. So I'm happy for this brother for that reason, because they tried to bury him, Roy. It didn't work. He overcame that. He said, give me my shot. I'm going to show you. And he kept doing it time and time again. And he did it again against Canelo Alvarez Saturday night.
All right. Well, it's up to you if you want to get them ready.
Okay.
Oops.
I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
So Terrence Crawford is not a draw prior to.
Hold on, I was on mute. Hold on, y'all. I was talking. Hold on, let me say this, and I'm gonna let y'all go. This is my thing, right? The man is angry casual. I'm so glad you pointed this out, and I've been using this point ever since. The man got 13 belts and 6 fights. Who tried to bury him? Like what? Who tried to blackball him? Like why? I don't understand why they say this. Can somebody enlighten me? Of course, it's people that got their opinions. Not everybody feel how y'all feel about Terrence Crawford, and that's okay. They're entitled to that. But they did a smear campaign about his numbers. I mean, is the numbers are the numbers. If it's false, then just say it's false and show the numbers. It's not that hard to prove that them ain't your numbers. Oh, they tried to say he don't do interviews. The nigga didn't do interviews. Like, is that a lie? Like, y'all let me know if I'm tripping, because I seen this, and every time they do this whole run with Bud in the Victim Olympics, I'm like, the man is not he's no victim in boxing is 3 times undisputed. That's what I'm trying to say. Tony, what's your 2 cents? What you got?
I mean, I don't know what the fuck Ward talking about. He has never been a draw. I mean, if you're gonna talk about views, of course he had views because his fight was free TV. Like, anytime something's free, people are gonna watch it. It's not like he was doing pay-per-views with Cal Velasquez. I highly doubt they did a big gate when it comes to revenue. Bob Arum said that he could have bought several houses in Beverly Hills off all the money he lost promoting Terrence Crawford. So, I mean, when you look at it like this, Crawford, his biggest fights were made off the people who fought him. Earl Spence brought 90% of the fans. Canelo Alvarez brought probably 98% of the fans. And that's not to say that he's not a great fighter, because he is, but we got to be honest. Like, Terrence Crawford couldn't sell out shit on his own. And the dude is boring to listen to talk. It's like watching dry paint. He has, like, the only time Crawford ever has a personality is when he's competing against somebody. But if you just sit there and listen to him talk, he's boring. So I don't understand. Like, those are just empirical facts. You can look up the viewership, you can look up the revenue, you can look up the gate, you can look up the numbers. Outside of Spence and Canelo now, what numbers has he done?
Man,
but hold on. Let me just land on the last part. But as far as trying to bury him, I disagree with that. Crawford's had some of the easiest routes to undisputed of any fighter in the history of fighting.
Ever.
So I don't see how you're burying this dude when literally he's doing one fight to collect 3 belts, one fight to collect 4 belts. Like, are we fucking serious?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, I don't get it. It's like you can't be a quote unquote ATG and a victim. Like, I don't get it. Angry Casual, what you got?
Like, I don't know. I think Crawford did a good job of convincing himself and others that he's some type of victim his whole career. Because Andre Ward is close to him, right? And of course, he's going to convince the people closest to him the same thing. They're going to believe it even more than his fan base. But this the same guy. Like he anything that's involving him is him trying to be the victim. Like remember he tried to accuse Bob Arum of like being biased towards white fighters or something, being racist or something.
Yep.
Like, all right, he's do you remember Terrence Crawford fan base saying that Bob treated Lomachenko better than he treated Crawford?
Yep.
Y'all remember that, right?
Yep.
If y'all remember this, let's look at the facts. How many pay-per-views did Lomachenko have on ESPN? 0. How many did Crawford have? 3. But he's the victim and getting treated better than getting treated worse than white fighters. How many pay-per-views did T.O. have?
None.
Exactly. So Crawford's the only fucking guy on ESPN outside of Tyson Fury that was getting pay-per-views and fighting for all these belts. And there's nobody to speak of in boxing that's ever fought for 13 belts and only 6 fights combined. If you can name somebody else, then maybe he is a victim. If you can't name nobody else, then this shit don't make no sense to me.
Facts. That's a good way to put that. So, yeah, aircraft carrier, easy route to undisputed. 2 fights for undisputed. Is that not an easy route to undisputed? Like, I don't understand why you would, you know what I'm saying, disagree with that. That's exactly what happened. But, the Bud, can we stop the Bud the victim narrative? Like, if people believe that he was going to lose to Canelo, that was a reasonable, logical thought to have. Like, I don't understand why people acting like that shit was just impossible. But I've been on here for 2 hours. I just wanted to do this pop-up live today because I missed my live last night. Shout out to everybody that joined me on the panel today. Angry Casual. All right, I guess everybody hopped off. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Shout out to everybody that supported the channel. Shout out to everybody that came through and hit the panel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Damn, aircraft carrier, why you doing angry casual like that? Gotta relax. Big Dog Willie, ain't nobody worried about no Spence fight, bro. Y'all gotta let that. Y'all the ones that gotta let the Spence fight go. We not the ones that gotta let go of something. It's y'all. Y'all the ones that can't let go of Terrence Crawford Earl Spence fight. He just beat Canelo. Y'all still talking about Spence. I gotta go find some Canelo fan channels because I've been seeing clips of Canelo fans and stuff crashing out. So I need to go find some Canelo. If y'all let me know, drop below some Canelo fan YouTube channels. I'm interested to see what they saying, what they 2 cents is about the fight and how they feeling. Join me again on Sunday from 5 to 7 p.m. I will be live again. Check out my videos that I'm about to drop. Check out the ones I've already dropped if you haven't already. And listen, if you don't want your host all in the videos, cussing you out, timing you out the chat, leaving you in the background, kicking you off the panel, come on over to 2 Cents Boxing, where we talk everything boxing and everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
If you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. So do what makes you happy. Because you see this jet, you see this private jet that we own? I got it because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I made over $1 billion, you know why? Because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I'm gonna always tell Tank, Do what the fuck you want to do.